All right, welcome to this video. We are testing property B, polarity. So we have three different containers kind of here. In this first one, I have some potato starch. So I'm going to take my little bit of potato starch, put that in both this container and in the last container. And we're going to try to do all the different combinations that we can here. So in my first container, we have the starch in here, which is a polar solid, and we're going to mix it with our polar liquid, water, and see if it dissolves. Give it a quick mix, and it definitely dissolved. Look at that. No more chunks in here. So that dissolved. Our second combination is a nonpolar solid. This is styrofoam, and a nonpolar, mostly, liquid, which is acetone. So I'm going to put just a few drops of acetone just right in the middle here, and then we'll see what happens. You can probably already see that my acetone definitely dissolves my styrofoam. Isn't that interesting? Definitely just ate right through it. Finally, let's test our polar solid with our mostly nonpolar liquid, acetone, and we'll see if it dissolves. See? So it's just wet starch. We still have our clumps of starch in here, so it did not dissolve. I just kind of got the starch wet. That did not dissolve. Now this isn't on your sheet, but just so we can kind of see, we can test to see if my polar liquid dissolves my nonpolar solid. It does not. So in conclusion, my polar liquid dissolved my polar solid starch. My nonpolar liquid acetone dissolved very well. Ooh, look at that. My nonpolar solid. And the other combinations didn't work. So when we had a nonpolar liquid with a polar solid or a polar liquid with a nonpolar solid, it did not dissolve.